Good morning, my name is Engineer Piyush Pandey. Welcome to today's session of Motivational Skills. And the topic for today's discussion is students saying, send us to the HR who is asking easy questions. Ladies and gentlemen, during campus placement drive, sometimes it happens that when the strength of the candidates is more, the HRs try to finish the campus placement drive as soon as possible. In certain cases, more than 2 or 3 HRs, they visit the college for organizing campus placement drive, and in the campus placement room, 3 separate rooms are allotted to 3 different HRs. Now, I am giving you a situation. Suppose 3 HRs are taking interview, the number of the candidates is more. 3 separate rooms are allotted to 3 separate HRs, and in each room the interview happens at the same time so that HRs are able to finish the resume fastly. Now, when students they face the HR in these different rooms, and when they come out after giving the interview, they discuss among themselves that what was the interview schedule, what type of HR he is, what type of questions the HR is asking, whether they are difficult questions or easy questions, is HR tough or is HR highly lenient towards the students. And when students discuss these things among themselves, and they come to know that one of the HR is asking easy questions and another HR is asking difficult questions, they start requesting the members of training and placement team that please send us to that HR who is asking easy questions. Please don't send us to that HR who is asking difficult questions. We want to get selected for this campus placement drive. We want our selection in this organization. And there are 3 different HRs in 3 different rooms. Each HR is asking question in a different way. And we request the training and placement team that, sir, ma'am, please send us to that HR only who is asking easy questions, so that there are more chances of our selection in this particular organization. Since we are participating in this campus placement drive, please help us a little bit. Please help us in joining the organization. Send us to that HR who is asking easy questions. Please don't send us to the HR who is asking difficult questions. We will not be able to qualify the interview. Now, see this behavior, ladies and gentlemen. Students are saying that please send us to the HR who is asking easy questions. Please don't send us to the HR who is asking difficult questions. We will not be able to get selected. Now, what kind of attitude is this? Absolutely non-understandable, ladies and gentlemen. For any campus placement drive, it is already pre-decided that what type of HRs will be coming and what type of questions they will be asking. Students are given all the details of the campus placement drive, that how they have to prepare well in advance before the actual date of campus placement drive. And still, if the students are saying that we are not prepared, so please send us to that HR who is asking easy questions. Ladies and gentlemen, what will you do after you get selected in any organization? If you are having this attitude that we will face only that HR who is asking easy questions, but you do not know that what happens when you join the organization. Okay, suppose some HR is asking easy question, another HR is asking difficult questions. Some people are selected by this HR, some people are selected by that HR. And when you are selected, this entire selection phase and placement phase is over. After selection, when you are given offer letter of the organization, the next phase starts. And what is that next phase? You are directly put on the project for which the organization has hired you. the candidates selected by the HR who asked easy questions plus the candidates who got selected by the HR who asked difficult questions. They make it a big team and collectively you are aligned as a fresher on a project. And on that project, the organization tells you everything, that how you have to perform, what are your responsibilities, how effectively you have to work on that particular project. And if at that time you are not able to perform on that particular project, you will be immediately fired from the organization. You will be immediately fired from the organization. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a pure misconception. Easy HR, difficult HR, asking easy questions, asking difficult questions. Everything is completely gone when you actually become the part of an organization. Because at that time, everything is new in front of you. You are a fresher. You are joining the organization for the first time in your life. You are watching the corporate sector for the first time in your life. And at that time, when you are not able to perform well, when you are not able to perform according to the needs and requirements of the organization, even after giving 1 month and 1.5 months training, organization immediately fires you. Because within the organization, they do not see that what was your level at that time when you were appearing for the campus placement drive. We have hired you, we have given you all the necessary trainings, and after giving all the necessary trainings, we have aligned you in a specific project. And if still, after getting training, you are not able to perform well on the project, you will be fired immediately. Organization never tolerates non-hardworking employees. Organizations never tolerate those employees who are not having hard-working attitude. Organizations do not tolerate those employees who are not having learning attitude. Organizations do not tolerate those employees who perform consistent mistakes on a particular project, because it damages the financial structure of the organization. Even minor mistakes of employees, it leads to heavy financial losses for the organization. That is the reason that why there is a pattern of immediate hiring and firing in corporate sector. You might have heard this thing from many people, that inside corporate sector, it is a hiring and firing kind of atmosphere. They keep hiring and they keep firing. Why they keep hiring? Because they need people for a particular project. And why they keep firing? Because they cannot tolerate non-working employees even for a single second. If they observe that a particular person is not able to perform well, a particular person is not able to understand the things that are being told to him during the training phase, immediately that person is fired from the organization, because if he is not understanding anything, ultimately he will do the things in a wrong manner, which will lead to heavy financial losses for the organization. And organization is not willing to accept this thing. Heavy financial losses for the organization because of the bad attitude of the employee is absolutely non-acceptable by the organization. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, please during campus placement drive, never keep such kind of attitude in your mind that if some HR is asking easy questions, only then I will appear for the interview in front of him. Otherwise, I will appear in front of that HR who is asking easy questions. The HR who is asking difficult questions, I will not face that HR. I will only face the HR who is asking easy questions. And how will I come to know this? Let other people participate in the interview first. I will go after them. Let other people participate in interview in all the 3 different rooms where 3 different HRs are taking the interview. When these 3 candidates, they finish their interview, they come outside the interview room, I will individually ask all 3 of them which HR was lenient, which HR was difficult, which HR was asking easy questions, which HR was asking difficult questions. And once I come to know that this particular HR is asking easy question, I will go to this particular HR only, so that I can get selected. Ladies and gentlemen, you will get selected. That is only the initial phase. You are getting hired through a campus placement drive. Definitely, looking at your initial credentials and your basic knowledge that you have acquired studying in a particular educational institution, they will hire you. But once you are on the actual project for which the company has hired you, you will have to learn new things. You will have to show dedication and commitment towards the rules and regulations of the organization. If organization wants you to learn new things, new tools, new technologies, you will have to show 100% commitment towards it. And if you are not able to understand properly, and after that you are not able to perform well on the project, you will be immediately fired from the organization. That's why even during campus placement drives, please don't keep this kind of attitude in your mind that I will face only that HR who is asking easy questions. Easy questions, difficult questions, tough questions, simple questions, everything comes to a halt when you actually become the part of the organization, and there everything will be difficult. So please keep the attitude of learning and growing in life. Please have the confidence in your knowledge. Before coming to campus placement drives, prepare thoroughly, have confidence in your personality that I will be able to qualify any kind of interview because I am having good knowledge of my subject. I am having good knowledge of my subject. That is the biggest thing before any campus placement drive. I am having good knowledge of all my subjects. That's all for today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you learned my today's video. Please subscribe my channel Piyush Pandey, Trainer B.Tech MBA, and please press the bell icon for constant updates. Thank you very much. Have a great day.